What's up, home skillets? It's a contest named that Shisha. Shisha. Brought to you by Chronic Hookah, HookahJohn, Hookah Pro. Shisha. Shisha. And this is my fourth and final video for the contest. It is of sample J, as you can see there, and the flyer that was sent out with it clearly stated that sample J, unlike all the other flavors or samples that were sent out, was not just one tobacco, but two, and it told you that it was a combination of two Nakhla flavors, which I already could have told from the facts that this is definitely Nakhla. And you have to figure out what the two flavors are. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the judging on this contest, you get, for each sample you get 1 point for guessing what brand it is and 1 point for guessing what flavor it is. And so this one you just get 1 point for each flavor since we know it's Nakhla. After smelling it, I don't remember what my initial thoughts were on smelling it, so I'm going to have to do this fresh. You definitely get peach. And having had Nakhla Miso Peach before, and everybody says the Nakhla Miso Peach and Nakhla Peach are exactly the same, just juices are more in the miso. All I'm getting is peach, maybe some other subtle undertone that I'm not picking up because my nose kind of sucks, even though it's gigantic. Consume the entire state of Wisconsin in a fit of rage. That is what this would do. Do not piss off my nose, because it's kind of like the Incredible Hulk, where it's like, you would like me when I'm angry. I will consume Wisconsin. But, we got it in my Tim Saw mini wheat little Egyptian bowl, because to figure that, the less of it I smoke at one time, the more times I have to smoke it and guess. But now we're just guessing, and I have a bunch left over anyways. But, Tim Saw mini wheat, got my little small Namor hose, 2 Chronic Hookah instant light coals. Chronic Hookah instant light coals. That's the wrong side. Chronic Hookah. Buy them because they're good. I'm doing a lot of this today. Music conductor. Hey, give me my baton. Music conductor. But, that's our setup. And I'm going to smoke this while he, goes over what I just went over.
Peach for sure, but maybe picking up a really subtle flavor in there that kind of like makes it a little bit creamier, I might say. Possibly used in baked goods. I don't know. It smells really good. Like, I'd straight make a potpourri out of this.
Dude, that jasmine seemed better. My entire house smelled like jasmine for like an hour and a half after I was done.
Sexual healing. Yeah. That subtle flavor in there, that's got to be the mix. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So, given that I have a knowledge of the Nakhla peach flavor, I know that the flowery flavor that I'm getting out of this is probably just the peach, because Nakhla peach is a very floral flavor, which is kind of interesting. You got some of the regular, peach fruit flavor going on, but you also have a lot of a flowery flavor. Kind of turns a lot of people off, but personally I like it. I'm not saying it's better than some other peaches like Starbucks White Peach or anything like that, but you definitely get a flowery flavor, so that's kind of throwing me off. I'm definitely going to say the flavor number 1 on this mix is Nakhla Peach, and after that it just gets really confusing because it could be Nakhla Rose, Nakhla Jasmine, which it isn't, because I know for a fact after talking to John when placing an order that he does not carry Nakhla Jasmine, so that's a nice little added bonus I had with that. And the other flavor I went through maybe Nakhla Albesha Caramel, maybe like cardamom, but cardamom's supposed to be a really strong flavor and probably be drawing this out. There's no mint in it. And so either John is just giving us a mind fuck and trying to make this as hard as possible, which I wouldn't blame him, because it is a contest. That was kind of uncalled for.
Mind fuck.
And so, also with my knowledge of Nakhla, being that Nakhla vanilla is a very subtle flavor, most people don't get much out of it at all, I'm going to guess that the second flavor would be the vanilla. And you can't really get anything other than that florally peachy flavor out of this. Maybe just a hint of smoothness or something from a vanilla. Did your blackberry break?
No, I just don't like it.
And, yeah. It's definitely a good mix. Big up to John on making a good mix. What do you think, Kyle?
Survey says. Peach and vanilla. Peach and vanilla.
Peach and vanilla.
Peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream. That's like an old 112 song, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Peaches and cream. Some random boy group that Puff Daddy put together.
Outdoorsy in Oregon.
We are outdoorsy as a motherfucker over here in Oregon. Very green.
That white that you see. That's not a well-painted wall. That is the sun. In Oregon? What? So yeah, peaches and cream. Gotta give a big shout out to HookahJohn for providing us such a sexy, sexy mix. And bigger shout out to HookahPro.com for being the most awesome site for information on hooks and smoking it. Also, on a side note, earlier today, a bike police officer came by and wondered what we were doing. Fortunately, he was smart enough to know that this was hookah.
It was great.
It was great.
I told him that if he were to take us to the station that I was going to have to walk because I was not getting in the back of that car. I'm claustrophobic, and being shoved in that bike bag was not going down with Brandon.
It's like this big.
It was not a big bag.
And he said you'd have to stuff me in there too. And
at least you could have cuddled.
It's true. I would have been forced to cuddle.
Dude, I would have needed to cuddle. I'm a claustrophobic as a mofo. I would have held you for warmth and security.
It's a good place to be, I hear.
So yeah, we're going to go with the final answer on this one. Sample J being Nakhla Peach and Nakhla Vanilla. If it's Nakhla Miso Peach and Vanilla, and I don't get the points for saying it's just Nakhla Peach, I'm going to be pissed. Because that is a point I got robbed from. And there is an Alfacher small solid hookah on the line, and I'm not about to lose that to some stupid technicality like miso or not miso. Okay, that would make me angry, because I want that Alfacher. Because then I'll have two awesome travel hookahs that are made of solid brass, and not just one. I don't think you can see my head shake there, but I shook my head.
Fokker.
Alfacher.
Oh.
Oh. So yeah, I'm not going to drag this video out anymore. Big shout out to Hookah Pro and HookahJohn, like we said a million times now. Sample J, Peach and Vanilla from Nakhla. And that's all. That is our final entry. Thank you to the police officer who didn't shut us down.
We didn't even need to phone a friend.
Didn't need to phone a friend. We didn't use any of our lifelines. Take that, you people who use your lifeline.
On Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
We are slumdog millionaires. You haven't even seen that movie, have you?
No.
Peace out, guys. Wish me luck on my hookah, because I'm going to win it. It's mine. Book it.